Nctv45 Newswatch on this April 15th, Good Friday. You're watching Nctv45 and Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again, like we did way back when. They use Augustine's ingredients.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hi, my name is Marla Gallo Brown, and I'm running for the State House representative position in District 9. I'm a businesswoman who is from this area. This area helped form who I am and what I believe, and I think it's my turn to give back in a way that I can, and that's by bringing my skills and expertise to the table to help make a change for Lawrence County. I would appreciate your vote on May 17th in the primary. Marla Gallo Brown for State House.
I'm Bill McSwain, and I'm running for governor. I am a native Pennsylvanian. I grew up in Chester County, where I live today with my wife Stephanie and our 4 children. I am a United States Marine. I served as an infantry officer in the Middle East, and I am also a federal prosecutor. I was appointed by President Trump to be the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, which meant that I was responsible for enforcing the criminal laws in the Eastern District. I'm the only candidate in the race that President Trump has appointed to anything. I'm also the only candidate in the race that has any law enforcement experience. I have dedicated most of my professional career to public safety and protecting you and your families and standing up for law-abiding citizens. Now I want to serve as governor because I want to have safe streets, I want us to have good jobs, and I want us to have good schools and election integrity. Those are the 4 issues that I'm talking about as I traverse the Commonwealth. I think those are the issues that everybody cares about, and we need change in this state, and we're going to get it. Help is on the way. Vote McSwain for governor.
Hi, I'm Nick Karen, and I'm a Republican running for state representative here in the 9th Legislative District in Lawrence County. I'm looking forward to meeting as many of you as I can in person, but also I'll be here sharing my platform and seeing where we get along and what we can make better here in our community. I ask for your vote on May 17th during the primary, and again, thank you so much.
Well, hello and welcome to NCTV45 on this April 15th, this Good Friday and important weekend for Christians all around the world, as Easter Sunday just a stone's throw away. You're watching Nctv45 Newswatch. As you look outside, you've got sunshine. There's the parking lot across the street, and if you look, you see a little bit of the sun. Here's the excuse me, the Scottish Rite Cathedral. Sun beaming down pretty well. Just not tall enough to make it over some of the buildings, but you're going to see some sunshine today, and that's great. We haven't had it for a while, as we've dealt with a lot of rain. Now, if today is your birthday, you're a good egg. We're going to put this right out there and give you the birthdays. Here you go. Demetrius Cersei, happy birthday. Tim Peake, Kathy Latrena, Morgan Boyd, Greg Flamino, Hoffman Fence, Patty DeBacco, okay, Lynn Retort, happy birthday, Lynn, Anthony Nero, Michael Sad, happy birthday, Ronald Williams, happy birthday. Get that second piece of birthday cake, and by all means, celebrate all weekend long. Matter of fact, have an Easter egg hunt for your birthday. Well, the Easter egg hunts are all over. So, I don't want this to become the Easter egg report, but a lot of Easter egg hunts, and we'll tell you about them. Last night, a great crowd at the Confluence. I don't know if you were down there, but wow, a lot of folks down there. NCTV 45 had the Chrism Mass from Holy Spirit Parish. Today we'll have the Tambray service as, Sunday, Easter. So let's get to the Easter egg hunts. Today at 9 o'clock, candy-free egg hunt and story time at Apple Castle. Read, learn, and grow kicks off today. Now, tomorrow, today is at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Nova, annual Easter egg hunt. That's State Route 208 in Pulaski. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, the Third Independent Presbyterian Church is having their Easter egg hunt. And I'm going to get all the Easter egg hunts out of the way. Tomorrow at 11, Savannah United Methodist Church having their Easter egg hunt. Washington Union Alliance Church today at 10 o'clock having their Easter egg hunt. Now, as we continue on, and I want to just kind of get it taken care of so that we don't have Easter egg hunts interrupting us on the way through. There is a lot of great things going on as far as activities other than the Easter egg hunts. But I think I want to get those out of the way for the kids who, that's a great thing. To be young, go run, trying to find some eggs and just having a great time. I think we got pretty much of them. So let's get on to some of the other stuff going on. And congratulations to Matt Jackson, who got a teaching position. Matt, formerly, on Nctv45. And Matt, we wish you all the best. Matt's good. April 23rd, a week from this Saturday, Matt's going to be at the Rialto Theater. Now, as we take a gander, Elwood City, one of my favorite places. Tony Barge and the Honky Tonk Heroes today at 8 o'clock are going to be at the Kohler Brew Pub. You know, they have great food there. You could get some great music. And if today doesn't work out for you, tomorrow at 8 p.m., El Dorado Acoustic hits the Kohler Brew Pub. So, two great things going on there. Last night, the Reissue Band was at the Confluence. Tomorrow, they're going to be at Nova, out there, the Pulaski, New Wilmington area. Little closer to home, the Branding Iron has Outlook today at 8. And that gives you a good idea. I want to encourage the younger folks to get out and enjoy some of these things. You don't got to go out and get blitzed out of your mind and drink, but just to have something nice to eat, a cold beverage, listen to some music, and maybe try to change the attitude during this Easter holiday to be a little more positive, a little more hopeful. There's some great things happening right in our area. Now today, aside from all the Easter egg hunts, are the fish fries. Now keep in mind, Holy Spirit last week was the last week for their fish fry. So the American Legion today at 3:30, post 343, right outside our door. I mean, right there. Go out the door, make a left, and right next to the Majestic across from Sheets. Speedway, the American Legion is having their fish fry. That starts today, again at 3:30. So some great things to enjoy. Today at 7, 1701 Albert Street, the Service of Darkness for Good Friday. A lot of services today. In a Good Friday commemoration, if you would. So that's important to note. Again, Kohler Brew Pub today at 8 p.m. Country music, and they're having the Honky Tonk Heroes at the Kohler Brew Pub. For some reason, that's a tongue twister for me, and it just gets me every time. It's time that we take a gander at sports. Pittsburgh Penguins last night 6-3 over the Islanders, and that they needed a win. And this is remarkable. This is 2 days in a row. The Pittsburgh Pirates have put together a 2-game winning streak by beating the Washington Nationals last night 9-4. Please don't let them leave. We found somebody we can beat. We'll take it. Yankees won 3-0 over Toronto. And, the nightcap, the Dodgers 9-3. And I hate to say this, I guess I got to. The Milwaukee Brewers beat St. Louis. And not that I'm a St. Louis fan, but I really, those Milwaukee Brewers, they're trouble. Let's head over to the Cedars Sports Corner and check this out. We'll be right back. Hello, I'm Fish on the Fly, and welcome to the Fly Stop. Yes, Newcastle's newest fishing store. The Fly Stop will reel you in with reels, poles, and much more. We are located in Washington Center, 26 North Mill Street in the Breezeway. Stop by and you'll be hooked just like we.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome. As I get all choked up, it's the Cedars Sports Corner Report. If you haven't been to Cedars, go to Cedars. They got some really great food. And while you're eating, you can watch these great games. Washington is at Pittsburgh. That's 6:35 start. Let's go Bucks. Now, San Francisco's at the Guardian Indian Cleveland team at 7:10. Okay, when they have a baseball, it looks like with wings on it. They're not sure if they're the Angels, the Guardian Indians. What are they guarding? I don't know, maybe Lake Erie. But that starts at 7:10. They're taking on the Giants. Now, Mets fans, you got a lunch day special. Arizona at the New York Mets, 1 o'clock. Yankees fans, you're down in Baltimore at 7:05, taking on the O's. Now, ESPN Plus has the Twins at Boston at 2:10. Apple TV has Tampa Bay at the Chicago White Sox. And that'll also be on the Plus. That's at 7:10. And then the nightcap on Apple TV and the Plus, Cincinnati at the Los Angeles Dodgers. So great deal of great baseball for your Friday. Now, as you get over to the NBA, they're with this play-in stuff. So Atlanta, who won the other day, is going to take on Cleveland on ESPN at 7:30. And that's going to be a tall order for the Cavs. Then at 10 o'clock, the Pelicans are going to take on the Clippers. And I find it hard to believe the Clippers lost, but that's on TNT at 10 o'clock. So that kind of gets your basketball flowing. Now, it is time to start thinking about the Stanley Cup. Well, for your Friday, there's only 2 games they have on tap. It is New York, the Islanders, at Montreal, 7 o'clock, ESPN Plus. Winnipeg at Florida, 7 o'clock, NHL Network. But boy, I'm going to tell you, they have a whole host of games on Saturday in the NHL. So just to give you a heads up there. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner. Head over to Cedars, get some great food, and by all means, enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45.
Hello, and it's time to talk about Cousins Books and the great opportunity you have to go look at their selection and make a purchase and get lunch too. Because Cousins Books, located inside Bill's Sandwich Shop, always a great place to go for a great bite to eat. And now, some intriguing books there. Let's talk with Chris and see what he recommends this time.
This is Christopher Cardinbicus from Cousins Books, Newcastle's only bookshop. And today I would like to highlight our large collection of children's books, including Lift. Lift is a beautifully illustrated kids book about a little girl with a magic elevator who has a number of really amazingly illustrated adventures. If you're looking for a good collection of kids books you can't find anywhere else, come by to Cousins Books.
What a great opportunity. Lift. And they have a wide selection of children's books there. And you may have noticed that the last time I was there, I had some soup and I took a picture of those great books. Chris, what other selection might be tempting for those book lovers?
This is Christopher Cardinbicus from Cousins Books, Newcastle's only bookshop. We are located in Bill's Sandwich Shop on Wilmington Road. And today I'd like to tell you about the Mighty Marvel Masterworks, which represent classic Marvel stories from the 1960s, including the earliest adventures of everyone's favorite Spider-Man. If you're excited for the Spider-Man movie, this is a great way to see how Spider-Man got its start in publication history. So come on in to Cousins Books, check out our big collection of comics, and maybe get a hot dog.
Lift. Spider-Man. What a great idea for that Easter basket or a birthday present or just any time. Maybe celebrate good grades as spring is upon us, and a nice little pick-me-up would do just great. Now, I'm Angelo Perrotta for Cousins Books, inside Bill's Sandwich Shop. Give them a try. You'll want to book it back. Books located inside Bill's Sandwich Shop, 2425 Wilmington Road, has many selections that will intrigue your mind. From science fiction to just about anything. Remember, reading expands your mind, allows for creative thinking, and helps improve concentration. Go to Cousins Books for the best selection. It's Cousins Books, inside Bill's Sandwich Shop. Well, those were some interesting things on books, sports, and now it's time to, we'll close in on weather here, but let's talk about a few more things going on. Tuesday, April 19th, at the Villa from 5 to 7:30, the United Way of Lawrence County's 98th annual meeting, State of Lawrence County, will be held. The dinner will recognize and thank volunteers, businesses, and the community for combining their efforts to raise the needed funds to support charities right here in our community. Gail Young, Executive Director of the United Way of Lawrence County, will give a report, the State of Lawrence County, from a human services and humanity aspect. United Way of Pennsylvania will be working with all of our communities in conjunction with the ALICE project, which stands for Asset Limited Income Constraint Employed. Who is ALICE? ALICE earns above the federal poverty level, but makes less than what is needed to afford basic essentials. ALICE often earns too much to qualify for government assistance, and there's no room in ALICE's budget for emergency expenses. ALICE represents 27% of Pennsylvanians and close to 50% of Lawrence County residents who work but struggle to survive. In the past, the population was known as the working poor. A drawing will be held for anyone donating $250 or more to the United Way campaign. This includes a $500 value Lawrence County Y membership, surprise package, and Chalella and Carney package, $250 value visit Lawrence County and visit Lawrence County for more information. Tickets for the event are $38, and you can get a table of 8 for $280. Call the United Way, 724-658-8528, and save that date. That's April 19th. As we continue on, we told you about the grand opening up in Union, Popeyes. People excited about that. And we want to come back to remind you about the Master Gardener Series next Saturday, April 23rd, Grace United Methodist Church, 135 Decker Drive in Newcastle. It'll go from 8:30 to 3:30. They're going to talk about color therapy, monarch butterflies, bird watching for the gardener, the benefit of trees. The cost is $55. The deadline is April 18th, which is Monday. You can call 877-345-0691. The cost will be $60 after the close on Monday. Walk-ins, they can have them, but it's on a first come first serve basis to see if there is any availability, as space is limited. Now, in the interest of safety, I'm taking it upon myself to kind of give you this type of thing. This happened just the other day. I want you to look very closely at the picture. And, well, not that picture, but how about this one? take a look at this intersection. This is right down the street here, the Highland Avenue Mill Street area, the Anglican Church to the left and Duncan to the right. Now, you'll notice there's a traffic jam. Yes, because heading what would be east, the two cars in the right-hand lane correctly, but in the left-hand lane, this driver did not pay attention to the fact that this is a two-way street. Coming down the hill, you have a truck that wants to make the turn, and you can see the right above his front wheel, the turn signal. This is a photo. The turn signal was blinking. He couldn't because there was no lane. You might notice that the light is red, and there is on the other side of that vehicle, heading west, a white vehicle that can't go through the intersection because of the situation. Very, very troubling type times. And I'm asking you that while you're out there, please, by all means, pay attention to the traffic signals, or you're going to have a really bad situation with an accident out there. It isn't worth it, folks. You're going to have to really pay attention to how fast you're driving as spring approaches, and also where you're driving. If it says do not enter, that means you do not enter. Just letting you know. Nctv45 cares, and we always keep an eye out for this great community. Now, let's go to weather. It's 45 degrees outside, 42% humidity, wind speed south at 8 miles an hour, barometric pressure 30.05. And I turned these cameras on just so you could see the sun shining down and just speeding by me as I did the announcement, were cars traveling at a high rate of speed because they're trying to get the light on the other side. Unbelievable. As I said, 45 degrees, 42% humidity, winds from the south at 8, barometric pressure 30.05, dew point 23, visibility 10 miles, and the wind chill, why, that's 41. Now, good looking day. Let's see how everything else shakes out. Lawrence County 45 weather. Will be right back.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it the last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs, whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too.
Easy clean car and van wash, where you
Your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's clear low of 41, how is your Good Friday looking? Well, actually pretty good. Local radar, as you can see, showers moving out of the way. And the national scene, going to show you some clearing right through the middle of the country. If you take a look out towards Chicago, South Bend, Indiana, all that way, it's clear. That's going to give you a very, very favorable forecast. And here you go. Last night, 41 and clear. So your Friday, sunshine, 67, and just a gorgeous day. Now, Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 45. There is a 40% chance of rain. Option to Saturday, mostly cloudy, 57. Chance of rain goes down to 30%. And Saturday night, we dip down to 32. Kind of not bad, partly cloudy skies. Now, your Easter Sunday, sunshine and 50. Going out to those early services, outside sunrise services, better take a coat. Sunday night, partly cloudy, a low of 33. And that gets you to Monday, mostly cloudy, 53, 40% chance of rain. Now, I don't think Monday's a washout. I think you hang in there. Pretty dry most of the day, but as you go get to Monday night, then comes the showers. Mostly cloudy, 35. Monday night, 50% chance of rain. Your Tuesday, sunshine early, 51. 40% chance of rain. And then Tuesday night, partly cloudy, 32. And your Wednesday, sunshine, 57. Now, not too shabby. As you're looking through there, a great Easter forecast, and get out and do something great. Find those Easter eggs. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great people who would like to hear from you. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's.
Your gang will be hopping mad if you don't get the Kimmels for Easter bread and all those holiday baked goods everybody's come to know and love. And of course, cakes of every size, whether you have a large gathering or just a small one. It's Kimmel's. And beware, there's birthdays during that holiday season. Kimmel's holiday baked goods for Easter.
And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Before we say so long there for this Good Friday, a few things. State police seized more than 23.1 million in illegal drugs during the first quarter of this year. One of the scary things is this fentanyl that they're talking about. And with the election looming large, the primary and then the midterms, please ask the important question as to which candidate backs legalizing marijuana. It's the important question. And I think it could be very much the question of our time. The Wolf administration shares Alzheimer's disease and related disorders resources to educate Pennsylvanians. That in state news today going on. Also, 63 new manufacturing jobs to Sullivan County. It's a New England-based company, but only one in the West. I want you to take note of how many go to the East. PA Department of Agriculture orders a ban, on poultry egg exhibitions to protect the poultry industry from influenza. Russell Redding, and it's interesting that this comes out now. Temporary ban prohibits the presence and display of poultry and poultry products, including eggs, feathers, and other parts and items. The ban applies to 108 county and local fairs that receive state funding under the Pennsylvania Agriculture Act. And it doesn't say where those are, but it's just interesting that he put them out at this point in time. Governor Wolf pushing to send cash to Pennsylvanians through the American Rescue Plan. He'd like the plan to send everybody $2,000 in checks. That's going to be interesting, as that's what he'd like during this inflationary time. I don't know how good of an idea that is. The DEP announces $2.1 million in municipalities and businesses for electric vehicles. Now, Allegheny County was on the list. Clarion was on the list. But other than that, nobody else even close to us. The Wolf administration recognizes virtual work of 9/11 telecommunications during the National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week. This is emergency management. and I guess this is their week to be recognized. The Wolf administration, $5.23 million in funding in projects of Pennsylvania diversity, and once again, he'll take a pandering moment. These awarded to 120 churches, synagogues, mosques, temples, and other nonprofit organizations. Once again, Allegheny County, huge on the list. And as you go down, nobody on this area. Washington County, I guess, but that's way south of. Governor Wolf visits elementary schools and urges the General Assembly to equitable fund education, and he would. Keep in mind, this is all before a primary, and this is what he's saying. Pennsylvania PUC adopts regulations requiring diversity in reporting major public utilities. So they tell you to call before you dig. Call 811, as the spring always has those new construction projects coming up. So Nctv45 and the state making you aware there. $11 million in workforce development funding for PA Smart Apprenticeships. That moving in, and they had the central region, the southeast region being noted, but nothing in our area. And as we cruise into the last one, the Protect Farms, 19 counties from developing, leveraging these farms, and this has been a Protect Farms drive that they've been doing this throughout. And well, you know, last few times there were our names on the list as close to us, but none this time. Now, that's Nctv45 Newswatch. We wanted to get you that state news in, and also all the other local things going on right here in Lawrence County and around the state. Now, as you go out and about, make sure you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you know, you could do one simple thing to let them know how to get all that great news and local information. And this is how.
Nctv45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right. Tell them to tune in to Nctv45. After all, we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again.